So before this video starts, I want to go ahead and preface and just say that I didn't write anything down for this. It's just going to go completely off the top of my head. It's probably not going to be as organized, but it hopefully will be a little bit more entertaining. Also, yes, there's a baby sensory video over here because usually that's where my chat is for stream and I didn't know what to put there. So I don't know. I figured you guys were a bunch of baby brain toddlers anyway, so I thought that might work for you. But hello, if you're finding me from this video, it probably won't mean much to you, but if you've been around the channel for a while, you might have some questions. So initially, I wasn't going to do a video talking about this, but I've had enough people coming into streams and enough people with block comments of using old names and things like that that I thought I should address it. So yeah, we rebranded the channel, different name, and I use a VTuber model now. There's a couple reasons for that. I'm gonna speed through them. This won't be a very long video, so I'm sorry it's not like a gameplay thing like you were probably hoping for today. Most of you probably know me from my Terraria stuff, which at the time I was doing face cam, things like that. Videos still didn't have my face or anything in them, so it wasn't a huge deal, but still, there was a different name, and if you came to my streams, you didn't see this purple fuck. We'll start with the biggest reason first, which was safety. I know I'm not big by any means, but all it takes is one weird motherfucker to really make you question your safety. Basically, somebody thought that they would try to find me and find family members of mine and just get more information on me, which is pretty fucking creepy. It really was more uncomfortable than anything else. Like, nothing happened. I don't think I was in any danger. It was just a really weird situation. For anybody who's newer to the channel, I have a fiance who's a VTuber, and for her, privacy and safety is like super fucking important. And it is for me too, but especially for her. So for the safety of both of us, it just kind of made more sense to make a change. I could have gone faceless, but when I stream, I like having some sort of connection between me and chat. Like, I feel like you can just connect a bit better when you have some sort of perception of what I'm emoting and things like that. I will say though, I do not know shit about VTubing, and so my face rigging, whatever the fuck that I have set up is awful. So I'm sorry if this is a pain to watch for anybody who's an actual VTuber fan. But that was pretty much the big thing. There was some smaller stuff like just pressure of being on camera all the time. And it's not that I think I'm like ugly or that I'm like, I don't know, I don't like people looking at me so much. It's just the having to be like constantly on and animated and put together. Like some days I just want to honestly stream with no pants on. Is it such a crime to want to stream dick out? I don't think so. Could you imagine if that was the reason I switched to a VTuber just so I could have my balls out while I was playing video games? Honestly, valid though. It just made more sense, to be honest. Like most of the people that I hang out with are VTubers. My fiance is a VTuber, and it just lets me disconnect from the content a little bit. Not that I don't want to be present here, but it's just more that I like being able to separate the content that I'm doing from me as a person. There's a lot of like deep introspective shit about that I'm not going to get into because you're not my fucking therapist. That being said about the disconnect, I do kind of want to talk about the future of things here on the channel because I'm sure some of you are like, well, how does that affect trajectory or like plans or anything like that? And I'm going to be honest with you, it doesn't. Nothing really changes. I make it a point not to use my VTuber model in videos because one, it's easier to edit for me. I like the style of videos that I do, and I think they would be hindered by having any kind of model or face cam attached to them. So the only thing that really changes is stream. So I mean, if you liked my streams and you don't like VTubers, I'm sorry to disappoint you. But if you like my videos, I mean, this isn't really gonna matter much to you, I guess. Like, sure, the name is different, but at the end of the day, you're not ever gonna see this little fuck again if you don't want to. I'm not gonna go into some like VTuber model review channel or become some kind of like drama review channel, even though if I was gonna, now would be a great fucking time to get into it. I'm not gonna go super deep into like the VTubing space or anything. I kind of just like to keep to myself. To be frank, I think a lot of what we see from the content creator space is just toxic bullshit, and I'm not saying I'm perfect either, but it just seems exhausting to get involved in. I just want to make my little videos, I want to do my little streams, and that's exactly what I'm going to keep doing. If anything though, I am going to go harder at it. I said if I hit 10K by the end of the year, I'd really start considering this content thing, and I did, and it's not the end of the year, so I guess I got to really lock the fuck in. Again, that doesn't mean any major changes. I do want to just kind of tighten up my editing style a bit, give myself a little bit more lead time on videos. Like, I used to have a really bad habit of recording and editing and uploading in the exact same day, which is just super draining, and you never really get a great video out of it as good as they can turn out. So I've been shifting my workflow to give me at least a week to edit each video, and I think you'll really start to see that in next week's content just because some of those have been cooking for a while. I also want to do some bigger projects. I don't know if I'm going to do it on a different channel or this one, but there's some like video essay type things that I really want to do, and I was actually working on before the rebrand, but because of the rebrand, a lot of the stuff in it is just not usable anymore. So if anything, me going VTuber just benefited you guys who watch the videos, and if you watch the streams, honestly, I think my streams have gotten better since I made the change. Not so much in terms of the quality. I think I've always held myself to a pretty high standard, but more so just in my confidence in things that I'm doing. I think it's really improved how things flow on stream. I know this was probably all over the place in a big old yap session. It's probably not very long, to be honest, but I just wanted to fucking address it and get it out there because I get asked almost every stream, it feels like, like, if not close to it. And I get tons of comments flagged every single day asking, why'd you change your name from blah, blah, blah? Why is your name not da da da? Oh, I didn't even realize this was da da da. What happened? So I'm just putting it out there. It's been addressed now. We can just not, I'm just gonna link everybody to this video who asked me at this point. Thank you guys. I need to fix the fucking rigging or the whatever tracking on this fucking model, because I'm finally looking really at it, and god damn it, it is atrocious and bothering me. Thank you guys so much for the support. Thank you for helping me get to 10K, and I'm really excited to see what we do in the next 10. That being said, I got nothing else to say. Drink some water, eat some food, clean your room, maybe make your bed, and I'll see you at the next thing of mine you come to.